centre has come down heavily on the farmers. It has taken strict measures in order to combat the massive pollution caused by stubble burning in Delhi and NCR. The centre has doubled the stubble burning fine. In fact, farmers who are found burning crop residue will face on-the-spot fines, which is going to be administered by the CAQM in coordination with the local authorities. These penalties will be ranging from rupees 10,000 to 15 lakh for general violators and 2,500 and above for each instance of stubble burning. So the government coming down very heavily on the issue of stubble burning. My colleague Sunil Prabhu joins us to get us more on this. Sunil, just break it down for us. What are these fines and the centre? It is now into action as far as stubble burning is concerned.
Well, as you are well aware, the Supreme Court has been monitoring this case very closely and had, in fact, right from the day one, been advising the centre as well as the Centre for Air Quality Commission to take corrective measures to ensure that, the Act allows them to, not only be toothless in the true sense, but be able to act. So they had, the Supreme Court had called the Act as well as the Commission completely toothless. They wanted more stringent powers to be given, penal powers and action, and not to dilute the Act in the true sense of the word. And that is the reason why now that the centre, in consultation with the Centre for Air Quality Commission, has decided to notify the new rules, doubled it. And as you can see, with less than 2 acres, it's 5,000, then subsequently 10,000, then 30,000 for every act. And, the whole process has now been identified for hearing and how they can go about the process. But definitely stringent provisions, something that the Supreme Court wanted, apart from, of course, telling the Delhi police as well as the Delhi government to see how they can try to get a perpetual ban on firecrackers after, pollution levels were at its highest in this Diwali, as we've seen. So definitely, as the world's most polluted capital is trying to deal with severe as well as very poor air quality, the Supreme Court nodding and prodding the government, and they have notified changes in both the CAQM as well as in the Environment Ministry to ensure the law makes those relevant positions. So it's been gazetted after a lot of the rules to ensure that, one way or the other, you'll be able to tackle it. And, state government officials as well as the CAQM can't say that they don't have the powers and they don't have the penal, powers to take action against those who are responsible for stubble burning.
Right. Sunil, just quantify this for us. We just, there were reports that vehicular pollution is the biggest contributing factor as far as air pollution is concerned in Delhi and NCR. But stubble burning, it is a very close second as far as air pollution is concerned.
So it's multiple factors. It's just not vehicular pollution. It's not stubble farming. There's a whole host of other issues that deal with the air pollution and why the Delhi region is in particular very bad because we are surrounded by a border states. Stubble burning plays a critical role. If there is no breeze or the wind factor, as it is known, then definitely Delhi gets doomed, as we've seen in various cases where it goes from, from poor to very poor to severe. So as long as there is some amount of wind, then definitely Delhi and the adjoining areas get saved. But yes, vehicular pollution is a huge factor, is a huge cause of concern. And that is because of the dust that is created. Not only if you have BS6 or other vehicles, it's about, sweeping the streets and ensuring that the pathways are watered and, the footpaths and everything else are kept clean. So that's a very, very critical factor where you read, across the board, bipartisan support. In Delhi, of course, you have multiplicity of authorities from DDA to NDMC to MCD, and the list continues, PWD, and multiple authorities, the Lieutenant Governor and the Chief Minister, as well as the Mayor of MCD. So each one blaming each other, and ultimately the people of Delhi are the biggest sufferers. And as you are well aware, we are one of the most polluted cities in the world.
Absolutely. Sunil Prabhu, thank you very much for getting us all the latest and putting everything in context for our viewers. So the centre has doubled the fine on stubble burning. The centre has doubled the fine after the Supreme Court's rap. The farmers with less than 2 acres of land will have to pay 5,000 rupees fine. Farmers with 2 to 5 acres of land, they will have to shell out 10,000 rupees as fine, and farmers with over 5 acres will have to pay 30,000 rupees as fine in case they are found to burn stubble.